Here are 5 artists with odd jobs before becoming famous, part 2. First is Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne, in a weird and proper sense, actually held a job in a slaughterhouse prior to his career in music. In an interview, he admitted that he actually liked the job. It wasn't because it was killing animals. It was because when you'd finish the kill, you could go home. You'd go there at 6 in the morning and, depending on how many cattle you had to kill, sometimes you'd be back home 3 or 4 hours later. So you had the rest of the day off. That was better than working 9 to 5 in an office. When you finished the kill, you could go home, and that's what I liked about it. The money was good as well. Second, Gene Simmons of Kiss. When Gene acquired his degree in education, he taught 6th graders on the Upper West Side in Manhattan. The reasons I quit after 6 months, he explained to the Lakeland Ledger in 1978, is that I discovered that the real reason I became a teacher, it was because I wanted to get up on stage and have people notice me. I had to quit because the stage was too small. 40 people wasn't enough. I wanted 40,000. Oh, and Gene also became an assistant to the editor of Vogue magazine. Third, we have Freddie Mercury. Born Farrokh Bulsara to Indian parents, Freddie Mercury was a British Airways baggage handler at Heathrow Airport in London. He also ran a clothing stall in Kensington Market in London with Roger Taylor. But by 1970, he teamed up with Taylor and Brian May, eventually forming Queen in 1971. Fourth, Eddie Vedder of Pearl Jam. Before becoming the frontman for one of the most successful grunge band, Pearl Jam, Eddie Vedder worked as a security guard at La Valencia Hotel in La Jolla, California. The song Rearview Mirror was inspired by this job. I remember working late shift security and getting home, kind of torched, at 9 in the morning after traffic, and playing because I wanted to play something. But I was too brain dead to do anything complicated, he said in an interview with SiriusXM in 2018. It was about the past, and at that point, after the first record, I went from being the security guard to being in a band that was recording a record in a real nice place. And finally, we have Cyndi Lauper. Cyndi Lauper is an 80s icon known for her quirky, punk-style fashion and high-pitched voice. She's very well known as an animal lover, so it kinda makes sense that before coming into fame, she would work with animals. But in this case, as a dog kennel cleaner. This was during a non-glamorous and complicated stage in her life. She got the job via a welfare office in Burlington, Vermont, where she was living in a youth hostel.